I'm joined by Marco and Ryan. No Nick, unfortunately. He's in a different city. Ryan will go in a different city eventually as well. But in the meantime, we decided, hey, let's bring back the podcast. Let's have some good times. Mainly, I'm going to say what I said last time. I need the money. No, actually, I don't, bro. The podcast makes like no money.
There we go.
We do it because it's fun.
It is fun.
It's good to see you beautiful bastards.
Yeah,
again.
exactly.
I don't know if you guys can see anything because my head is so shiny, but you know,
The ring light definitely does not help the situation.
Yeah.
But
well, you know what they say: if you like it, put a ring on it.
There you go.
How long has it been since pre-COVID? 2019, I believe.
No, I think we did one in like September.
Because the podcast used to run regularly in 2018,
Yeah.
and then we had like 2 episodes in the middle of nowhere where we said we're gonna bring it back. We're bringing it back this time.
We're bringing it back.
We're back.
We'll see if that. Once every 2 weeks, we'll try.
We'll do our best.
It's like, oh, maybe once a month. We're slowly backing out of the commitment, you know?
Exactly.
Like any reasonable relationship.
Exactly.
So, yeah, to start off today's podcast, actually,
that's
I've got a boat to pick.
Oh, let's hear it.
All right.
Let's
hear it.
So,
We're starting the podcast off with a bone. What
there we
else is
go.
new from now, 2018, 2019, 2020?
I'm an angry guy.
No,
what do you want me to do
we're
about
keeping it consistent.
What,
I
you
like
want me
that.
to be happy about the fact that we live in this world and that I'm alive in it?
Whoa, that's
Okay,
a little.
Or that you
deep.
guys are my friends and that you're wonderful? I still fucking hate that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sorry. I shouldn't have sworn. I'm
That
so
was
sorry.
Very dark.
Okay, let's hear the bone. I've been waiting for
Ryan,
this.
what time is it?
Right now, it's 8:02.
Ryan, what time were we supposed to start the podcast at?
6:30 sharp.
All right, so story time. All right, I'm sitting at home. Ryan's already late. It's 6:40. I was like, oh, they're gonna be a little bit late. I get a call from Marco saying, "Hey, Raymond, how you doing, buddy?" You know, you can tell in his voice. You know, he's trying to encourage me. You know,
Definitely
times
didn't
are
leave
good. You know, he's like, "Hey, how's life going? You got that promotion at work, right?" Which I didn't get any promotion at work because you know it's me. Anyways. You know, he smooths
time.
me over. This is all lies in deceit for those of you following. Smooths me over, and then he's like, "Oh, by the way, I think I'm gonna be a little bit late." Okay, now I'm sure all of you guys have this experience, right? When you're talking to someone on the phone and they're in the car, you can tell.
hear, yeah, 100%.
You can tell.
car, you hear
I
the
could
background.
immediately tell when I pick up. Okay, Marco's at home. I thought, Marco, you're at home, right? He's like, "Oh, how could you tell?" I was like, how could I not? The other thing about Marco's car that you don't know is it's loud. You can hear this thing blocks away. It's impossible for me not to know that you're in your car. But thanks for giving me a heads up 10 minutes late. I
Hey,
appreciate it. At least you let me know.
It's part of the salesman life. You gotta sell the dream. Never tell them the flaws. You gotta make them figure out the flaws.
Oh,
Facts with a salesman.
It
you
is
gotta
true,
make
you
them
know?
figure out the flaws.
They figure out the flaws, and you say, "Oh, I can't believe the car got stolen. Who would have known?" Like, you know?
Oh no, the catalytic converter.
Oh, no.
What could have happened?
The number 1 stolen SUV in Montreal. Well, not even Montreal, in the world.
Yeah, but
Seriously.
So, yeah, but
the CRV. I'm sure everyone's
yes, but
heard about it.
You know what? You know what's the problem with that number? What's the most sold vehicle in
It
Canada
is.
right now?
That's what I say too. That's
it's
my
the same
line. That's my
statistic. It's
that's
like-
Yeah.
my backup.
For
so
sure.
Then, so then what you have to do is, what's the most stolen per capita?
Exactly.
I don't know what that is.
It's
Do you know what
probably
that
the
is?
F-150s.
It must be the Ferrari strategy plan because they don't seem to find it.
Oh my God, Nick! Are we gonna talk about Nick's photo on
the
Twitter?
The Binotto
Oh
photo?
my God.
Oh, that's a 10 out of 10 thumbs
That
up.
was the
So-
best thumbnail I've ever seen him put.
We got to give some context for those of you guys that don't follow F1. It's been an interesting season for the Ferrari strategist.
Yes,
all-
definitely.
generally speaking, how would you describe their strategy plan for this season?
Embarrassing, very embarrassing.
Really?
One
Okay,
word.
Ryan, you got any better words?
Yeah, the strategy does not exist.
Yeah, their strategy is the same strategy that we used for this podcast
Exactly.
for the past 3 years.
Exactly. You know, you're on a roll for like 2 or 3 races.
Yeah.
Then you have no idea what you're doing for like 10 races, and then
Yeah.
you get back on track again for a
you
bit.
know, we'll see how it goes. All this to say, they didn't have any plans, and Marco, being a
Ferrari
typical
fan. Ferrari
Italian
stan.
guy, likes Ferrari.
Loves
Always
Ferrari.
have
Ferrari
to,
is life.
sadly.
Yeah, he's how are hard times?
I cry at night. I'm emotionally hurt. And it hurts for me to watch the sport of F1 that I love so much, but I still, deep down in my heart, love Ferrari.
You ever
Don't
cry
ask
in the
me why.
shower?
I
Crying in the
cry.
shower is a good place to cry.
I
Yeah,
cry.
because you can't tell if it's tears or the water dripping down your face.
Exactly. So
Cry.
then you're gonna be like, did I actually cry?
Exactly.
Or am I truly a man and I bottled up on my feelings and ignore them properly?
I don't know if you checked the recent news too, but they're like, oh, we're gonna
Ooh, Ferrari?
start implementing priority on Leclerc.
Oh, they're
driver.
now when they're
Oh,
like
yeah.
200 points behind in the championship.
Yeah, all of a sudden.
Yeah, all of us. They're like, as of now to the end of the season, they're gonna prioritize Leclerc.
Oh yeah.
over
How was this
Sainz.
not done before the season started?
I was like, a little late. Like,
It is unfortunate.
It is.
It's the reality of your situation, unfortunately.
and now Nick's making fun of it.
Yeah. It's
Well, the
unfortunate.
only part you don't have going for you is now as Ferrari's just seems to be getting worse and worse. Mercedes is just improving.
They
Marco
are.
just looks like he's lying down. He's so
Why? Yeah, I'm so low. It's not my.
it's because the beanbag's not in the right spot. Oh, okay.
Oh, there we go.
No, but now you're not close enough to the microphone.
Now I'm too far.
Yeah, it's okay. You'll find a healthy
I never
balance.
got comfortable in this.
Oh, he tried.
Oh, and Raymond's. By the way, Raymond is sitting on a milk crate.
Yeah, viewers, by the way, or listeners, actually, I should be saying, I'm sitting on a milk crate. I just want you to know that when the podcast is done, usually my ass looks like Swiss cheese. So,
That's when he goes in the shower and cries.
you know what's the best part about this, right? You can just picture someone's listening to this. There's at least 1 or 2 people listening to this while eating.
You
Right?
think so? Is there actually genuinely?
It's a podcast.
Okay,
You listen to a podcast
when
whenever, right?
When is your ideal time? This is a good question, actually, to be on a podcast. When is your ideal time to listen to a podcast?
At the gym, or while working, or
While working, listening to the podcast is your
Marco,
work.
can you bring the mic a little closer
Oh,
to you?
sorry.
Yeah.
When do you
Sorry.
listen to podcasts?
Or you can readjust the whole thing behind you. We can make that like a segment. Marco adjusting the beanbag.
Why? No, it's okay. I'm okay.
Okay, you're okay? All right, that's fine.
Chilling.
All this to say, at the gym,
Yeah.
at work, or just like when I'm doing busy stuff, like the dishes.
Yeah, like
passing
cooking
the
or something.
broom.
Yeah.
Sure, cooking.
Raymond's a master chef, by the way.
He is a master chef.
Yeah, follow me on Instagram.
Oh my god.
And you'll find out.
Every time.
What's your opinion on cooking? Ryan's really good
I
at
love cooking.
Ladies,
To me,
ladies, if you want a man who can cook and clean,
This is
Ryan
your.
over here.
to me, it's relaxing.
Prime specimen.
It's relaxing. It's you can get creative. You know, you're gonna mess some things up. Sometimes you're gonna do well, and then you figure out what works and what doesn't.
Marco, what's your opinion on cooking?
I enjoy it. I
Yeah.
enjoy it. But right now, I don't have to do it because they cook at home, my parents. But just to say, like, I enjoy cooking. Cooking's nice, you know. It's a pastime. It's
Exactly.
relaxing. You know, when we make the sauce together, we do the pasta. We got to do it again. We got to go to the chalet and we're going to do some nice pasta with the boys, with the family. And then we'll take a nice Instagram photo again. Family.
You know?
La familia, as Raymond would say.
Yeah, so your
There's
guys' opinion on cooking is cute.
Why, you
here's
don't like
here's
it?
the real opinion on cooking.
Okay, here we go. Here's the bone to pick.
No. It's just the
I got a
reality.
bone
of the
to pick.
No,
Why
no. It's just a reality situation. Cooking is just something you need to do to be able to eat, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I
So
was
I just eat when I'm hungry. But here's the thing, right? Putting flavor in food is difficult. So you could do what I like to do and just boil everything and then eat it without any flavor, and you still get the nutritional benefits.
I see.
And it takes a lot less time.
Instead of
And
putting
effort.
Yeah, but salt. How long does it take to pour salt on?
Like 5
Chicken.
years.
My God, he has one of those. I don't know if you've ever seen them on Instagram with the big, like, oh, here's the pepper, and it's like a big stick like this. Where she's,
I wish it was like Instagram. Instagram, they do like a 1-minute video and they have like a
Yeah,
5-star
thing's ready.
Michelin meal.
it's true. You're like, wow,
You
this
just
looks
need
amazing.
you just need to speed up when you're cooking.
The whole thing of Instagram and the Reels and the TikTok things is they try and make everything look easier. It's like, oh my gosh, that looks so much.
Way too easy.
If you ever try and do any of those recipes yourself, you realize it's a whole lot of effort.
Have you actually tried? I've
What?
tried
I've
following
tried some
one
I've
Instagram
tried,
video.
I've tried TikTok
And-
to follow.
and it came out good. Or,
Well, a lot of the times you have to they don't put into like their looped clip like everything, so you kind of have to. Sometimes you gotta guess.
Oh, yeah, it's true,
Like they'll
like-
show like
the guy skipped. He
the guy
skipped.
skipped like
making
3
a-
parts, and all of a sudden we're at like when he just took the chicken out, we're at the end dish already.
It's already
Like
cut up.
what
into,
happened
like,
in between? It's like if you're making like a burger and you just show the patty and the burger, but then when the guy shows the final product, it's like cheese, lettuce, tomato,
Yeah,
everything.
there's
Where'd that come from? Like, where did that come from?
It's like
Who put that in there?
Surprise.
He's making a cake. He forgets to say that you put in flour.
Like I get you want to speed it up, but at least just show like 1 second of each part.
Yeah, like it's not gonna take like a
No,
minute.
exactly.
You don't have
You
to
know what?
focus your whole.
I'm gonna start a TikTok, Instagram Reel account, and I'm just gonna be like, all right, today we're gonna be making eggs. There's gonna be pictures of eggs on the counter, and then like a perfectly made omelet right after. Like that's how you do the recipe.
No, exactly.
Just do that for everything. Be like, here's how to make chicken parmesan. Chicken parmesan.
You think we
Exactly.
should start a segment on cooking?
Yeah.
Maybe we could be chefs.
Marco in the kitchen would be entertaining. I tell you what.
You
now.
too, yeah. Remember with Andrea Bocelli, we listened to the nice Italian music.
Who's Andrea Bocelli?
I don't know, some artist.
Oh, okay. Well, Marco, are you an artist?
I should be.
You
Because
should be.
You should be. Yeah. Marco? What type of artist would you be?
For music?
Yeah, no, just any type of artist.
Oh.
Would you be a painter? Marco would be a pretty
Honestly,
funny painter.
I think I would be a funny painter, but maybe not painter. Oh, I think I'd a musician. Yeah, because I like noises. I like making noise.
Yes.
Yeah, but
Will
music
you-
is not a noise.
Yes, he does. Marco makes music in his car. His noise. His
But
car
that's
is
what I
so
mean.
loud. Are
Like,
you
I
kidding
would
me?
make noises with vehicles.
Yes.
Okay.
A nice symphony.
Okay.
A nice symphony
Okay.
of cars.
You choose.
car
You have to
songs.
choose for your symphony. You get a 5-piece band, right?
Okay.
You have to choose 5 different cars for the
Ooh,
sound.
this is a good question.
This is a good question.
What 5 cars are you choosing for your
Oh
symphony?
my God.
Lamborghini Gallardo.
No.
That's what I'm choosing.
Which one? The Huracan?
No, the Gallardo.
The Gallardo.
Yeah, the
okay.
Gallardo.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I like that pick. That's not a bad pick.
Five
That-
cars.
okay, five.
that
And then the
engine roars.
Raymond,
Yeah,
start
it
thinking because
does.
I'm asking you next.
Okay.
5 cars. You have 5 cars for your symphony.
Obviously, we're gonna get a nice Ferrari Enzo in there. That has to be there. V12, nice.
Nice.
Naturally
Perfect.
aspirated, beautiful. And then we're gonna take another V12. We're gonna go with a Zonda R,
Okay.
and then we're gonna go with
Okay, that's not bad.
Zonda R is a
Where's gonna be a loud
screamer.
symphony, man?
Yeah, trust me. Earmuffs or don't know earmuffs.
Earmuffs, or you won't hear anything else again in your life.
Yeah, that's it.
You're just going deaf.
Okay, so you're at
That's it.
2.
And then I'll throw in like a mellow, like like a low M5. So it's like an M5 is not too loud, and it's gonna be like a nice
Balances it out a
yeah
bit.
balances
okay, okay.
out of it. And then we're gonna go with the F1 2004 of Michael Schumacher, possibly with the blown diffuser. Thanks for shoving the mic
With the
into.
blown diffuser.
Thanks for shoving the mic in my.
Yeah.
That's because
throat.
we're so far away from it.
Well, where do you want me to be? You want me to eat it?
Yeah.
And then number 5,
Last
we're gonna
one.
finish the orchestra.
You need a loud bang.
We need a loud
More of a
banger.
jazz band.
What's the loud banger gonna be?
What's Supra?
No. Obviously, it's gonna be
Another Ferrari.
another Ferrari. Obviously, can't.
Is it gonna be a Civic with gutted exhaust? Like what? The '97 Civic?
No.
Everything's gutted on it.
Obviously, another Ferrari.
Okay. Which one?
one is the question?
That's the question.
The question is, I think we're gonna top it all off with an F430. Yeah.
Okay.
I know it's a
430 is a good sounding car.
Scuderia, obviously Ferrari
yeah.
F430
There's some
Scuderia.
screamers in there.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah,
No,
there's
but
some
that's
screamers.
it. But it balances out.
I think the BMW, the M5 balances it out.
But that's what I mean. Twin turbo, so you get the nice turbo sounds too.
That's it. Okay, Ray.
Twin turbo.
5
Okay,
cars.
So Chevrolet C6 ZR1 Corvette.
Nice pick.
I that engine.
It's a screamer.
It's not a sophisticated sounding engine. It just sounds brutal.
It does. It does.
But
it's
like
raw.
brutally yeah, exactly. It's raw.
It is.
Tesla Model D.
Whoa! You won't even hear it.
Wait till you hear my next 3. Nissan Leaf.
I understood his theory.
Fisker Karma. What are 2 other electric cars? I don't know. The Ford Lightning
F1 Lightning.
and the Mach-E Mustang.
And the reason for all
So,
those electric cars.
You just hear
So-
the Corvette, baby.
Bro,
Let's go.
Now we know Raymond's band is the opening band, and Marco's band is the main
opening-
event.
I'm
the
the
main
opening
event.
act.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Raymond's the opening
He's
act.
the-
Marco's is the main
He's
event.
that DJ that nobody knows.
It's like you signed up to go see a concert. It's supposed to be the weekend, and then you show up in the opening act as frickin' Ryan on stage, being like, "Hey guys, I hope you're excited for the weekend."
Don't worry, they're coming.
That's
they never show
that's
up.
Raymond's car symphony.
Wow.
Yeah.
I still can't believe you did 4 electric cars and one C6 Corvette.
What can I say? I'm a man of commitment.
Pure taste.
Per taste. Hey, at least I know what I like.
Yeah, I could tell.
Also,
I
4
can
out of
only
5,
imagine the people.
Raymond's
that
helping the environment.
Yes, exactly. I'm. You see, unlike some people here, I'm a progressive person. Ryan, what 5 cars would you
Yeah,
go for?
what would
Okay,
you
I'm gonna be like the middle act.
Speaking of Mike,
I gotta be like the middle act, right? Raymond's the opening, just because he had 4 electric cars. Marco's.
You can be the encore.
Marco chose no. Marco chose all the screamers. I'm gonna be the everyday person's lineup. So we're talking.
I think that's worse than my
no.
choice.
It's better than yours. It's better than
Okay,
yours.
for
okay,
sure.
okay.
We're
Well,
talking 2010 Honda Accord.
Oh, nice. I like the sound of that one.
Come on.
Yeah,
Come on.
Okay.
Okay.
It's
we're-
raw.
We have to go.
Wait. V6 or V4? The 4-cylinder or the V4?
I didn't even know
V4
there
or
was 2
V6?
different ones.
Oh my god. Okay, we'll
Okay, we're
assume
moving
you
on.
knew what you were talking about. And
Okay,
you said
We're moving
V6.
on. We got to go with the Supra.
Okay.
You gotta get the crowd engaged. You know,
yeah.
everyone's gonna be like, "Is that a Supra?"
Yeah, bro,
you
the crowd will go wild for
You
that
gotta
one.
get the Supra.
There you go.
We gotta get. I don't know.
What else would you? Oh,
The C300.
No.
Get a rotary engine in there. Get a Mazda RX-7.
Oh, that'd be sick, actually.
Yeah.
Oh,
That'd be pretty sick, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
very
ferocious
nice.
engine.
That's pretty
Very,
nasty.
Very nice.
I wish they still made rotaries.
They don't make it. They're too
I
complex.
know.
Not enough people know how to
but
fix
you
them.
know, like they just put out so much better power.
Yeah, they do. But
Except for when they blow up.
I would put Nick's.
then you have to go find a
slight
mechanic.
issue
Which
with the
one?
design.
I would
Nick's
put
what?
Nick's R32 in there.
Oh.
Has a nice sound.
How are your
Someone
knees
said-
running?
And then for the last one, wait, what? Wait, what?
Nothing. Keep going.
And then for the last car,
the viewers will understand.
we're going with my favorite one.
Yeah.
My favorite noise in any car I've ever heard in my life.
What?
Marco's old
Golf
GTI.
Oh, the farts.
farts.
Yes.
This car that he used to have,
Bro,
it just sounded so dumb.
I loved it.
It was great. What
So
a
it wasn't
great
even
car
a
that
good
was.
sound. It was just a stupid sound.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
the
but
best.
did it put a smile on your face? You were a happy guy
I
driving that
was.
car.
Except I'm happier now.
Yes.
Like, it's two different
Yes,
cars.
but like,
Yeah, obviously.
bang per buck. You know, you got pretty good happiness out of that car, right?
Yeah, but it was slow.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. It's not like there's speed limits or anything like that.
No, but it was just slow.
So,
Hey, speeding, I'm saying acceleration-wise to the speed limit was slow.
Acceleration into the wall. Sorry, you don't drive a Mustang. Nick does. Nick, if you're listening to this, please don't crash.
No, wait. Everyone get off the road. If he's driving, everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
It's more the pedestrians. I don't think it's him crashing.
He
I
has a
think
police escort ready for him at any time he gets on the road. They're just like,
Yeah.
clear the roads.
Clear the road. Everybody out
Pedestrian?
the way.
The queen is coming through.
That's what they say when I'm parallel parking.
This little kid. Marco, I heard you went golfing.
Yes, recently. It was amazing.
Yes. I also heard at one of the times you went golfing, you almost hit someone in the head.
I actually did.
you want to tell us the story
Oh
behind
my god.
this?
This is incredible. I didn't believe I could do it, but
Didn't know my
I
own
was
strength.
I didn't even know my own.
I
skill.
swear I was using a putter, not a driver.
This is
swear.
like a college athlete story. I didn't know I could do it. I didn't know first place was
No,
possible.
but I didn't think it was possible. Honestly, I just, like the guy. So
More details for the
Yeah,
people
yeah,
listening,
okay,
right?
yeah.
People
let's go.
listening, you know, you go golfing. Okay, there's different tee boxes. Okay, so you gotta take your first club, which is a driver normally, it'd be depending on the hole. Normally, when there's people in front of you, you gotta wait. Obviously,
Normally, but you know, Marco's not normal.
No. They must have been 200, 250 yards away. Like, I waited for them to move past the trees.
Right.
So it's not like I'm golfing and I see them. I
It's
couldn't
not like
see
they're
them.
finishing the hole still.
No.
They're
No, they are finishing the hole.
Oh, but
It's
they're way ahead.
But they're way ahead.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
see them anymore.
Yeah,
because
perfect.
they're behind the bank.
Yeah.
A banked
corner. Sure,
So-
sure.
But that bank corner is like 260 yards, and you know, so on and so forth. So I was like, okay, I could shoot. Wait.
And
I wasn't even
your
the.
usual. You don't hit two. Let's be
Exactly.
honest, right? On your average swing, you won't make 260.
No, you really gotta really connect it to hit like that far. Like for me, anyways, I waited. I was the fourth one to hit. I wasn't the first one to hit. So everyone else
your
hit
group.
in our group.
Yeah.
Because you're four. Well, we were a group of four, and they shot, and then I shot, and I had a nice drive, and it went with the bank corner, so it was a perfect drive. I would have been probably in the middle of the fairway. So I shoot the ball, and then I see this guy walking with his hand on his head. And I'm telling the group, I'm like, I think I hit the guy. I think I genuinely hit him. And they're like, I'm not gonna yell forward. Normally you yell forward, but it didn't look like it was gonna hit. So, anyways, the guy's walking, and
Concussed, you know, a little confused.
a little confused. I was like, okay, maybe I don't. I thought I hit him. The other guy's, it's impossible. He's too far.
Yeah.
Okay, so we go, and then the marshal comes to us, and he's like, just to tell you, you hit the guy, huh? And then I was like, are you kidding? I didn't know. Well, you know, the guy was pacing back and forth. I don't know what the hell he was doing with his hand on his head. Anyway, so on and so forth. So I felt bad. I felt like shit, and I couldn't even believe that I hit the guy.
What a shot, though.
Oh, crazy shot. Like, even my friends, they're like, I can't believe you hit him. Luckily, the ball didn't land directly on his head. Because when I went to go apologize,
You're
he's
right.
like,
Thank God it didn't hit the hard part of the helmet. It hit the back of the skull where it's more fragile. Yeah, thank
Bro,
God
no,
for that.
but it bounced before.
At least you killed the possibility of a
leg.
lawsuit.
The guy's holding his head.
Oh, but think about it. If the ball hits you directly
No, you're
on the
going down.
head,
You're going
it's
down.
worse
Yeah, it
than
bounced. Yeah,
it bounced. It lost a lot
Especially
of
from that
speed.
far, from that distance, that's gonna hurt.
You know what the worst is?
No, that guy's just a wimp.
The worst is, not to blame him because of the language he speaks, but the guy took my ball for sure. He definitely took my ball. I couldn't even find it. He's like, "Oh, I don't know where it went." What do you mean you don't know where it hit you in the fucking head? Where the hell do you? How does that make sense? I was like, "Are you being for real right now? You just got hit by it and you don't know where it landed."
Yeah. In his defense, he got hit in the back of the head.
Yeah, but you should see where it goes.
Well, he's probably standing around like, oh, and then he gets hit like, oh, what the hell was that? And then it's gone, you know?
Well, anyways,
pocketed Marco's
I
ball.
think he pocketed my ball as a
Was it a nice ball?
No, just as revenge because I hit him and I didn't say anything.
Hey.
Like, and come on, am I really? My goal is to really hit you. No, my goal is to get the ball in the hole. I wasn't aiming for you. I was aiming for the first. It's not my fault also that he's taking 45 shots to get onto the green.
Hey, you know, everyone's at a different level.
Yeah,
It
there we
is,
go.
but still, exactly. You're different level. Stick to the stick to the driving range. Don't play a full 18.
You heard it here first, folks. If you're learning golf,
Go to the driving range.
you're not allowed to go on the course. You
No.
want to work on your close-up game and your overall game, forget it. Just stay
No.
at the driving range.
Stay at the driving range.
Or go mini
Or
putting.
if you want to really go ruin the day, play at like I don't know. We were playing early in the morning. So
That's what, I feel like that's
early
when
in
the
the
profession,
morning,
like the
it's
people,
not professionals.
not
It's
professional,
just-
but the people who are like experienced.
It's not fast paced. Like I'm not saying you have to shoot. I hate people who shoot and then okay,
Yeah, for sure.
I enjoy. I take my time. I have a nice drink.
You're a civilized person.
I'm a civilized, normal golfer. But people who want to take more time, show up at 4 in the afternoon. You can play till the lights turn off. No
I have
problem.
You won't get hit in the head with a golf
You
ball.
won't get hit with a in the head with a golf ball.
I have a nice drink. That's the classic Marco. I remember we went to go play last summer. Me, I'm
Which
being all
one was?
innocent. I was like, okay, I'm gonna drink water. I'm gonna stay hydrated. Marco shows up with his beer, and it's like, yeah, Raymond, I can't fit this in my bag. It makes me put it all in my bag. My bag weighed like 20 pounds more. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna die.
But that is golf. It's drinking, relaxing, enjoying, having fun.
So what golf is drinking followed by some walking, potential driving, depending on whether or not I have a cart, and then attempting to hit a ball at times.
Attempting. That's why your front nine
I
is
attempted
always
once.
Your front nine is always better
Yes.
than your back nine.
I attempted once.
Yeah, you cost me a freaking driver, bro.
Yep.
It's true. You remember
That's a
his
good golf
driver
story.
too?
Hey, Ray,
Hey,
explain what happened.
They know
No,
what.
what do you mean? You're the one who broke the
Okay,
club.
this is my first time ever at the driving range. It was years ago, by the way.
See,
Oh,
this
yeah.
is what I mean. People should stick to the
You know,
driving
it,
range.
It was like last week. No, it was years ago. My first time at the driving range with the boys. And I didn't have a club. I don't know why I didn't just rent one or whatever. That was pretty stupid. But Raymond let me borrow his really, really expensive custom-made club.
It was not
Custom
expensive.
It was custom.
fit.
Okay.
Custom
fit.
Yeah.
It was everything.
Fitted.
XPs.
Yeah.
This was top of the line, okay?
Top,
Oh
top.
yeah, man.
First-
Tiger Woods asked me if he could use it, but I told him no, man.
First freaking swing. First freaking swing of my life. I missed the ball completely, and the head of the club went like 10 yards down.
Okay, you have to understand how this guy swings, okay? Ever seen anyone swing a pickaxe? Because that's how he swung my
Oh my
freaking golf
god.
club.
What kind
I
of,
literally broke the head off the shaft, and it went flying.
Thank God he's not coming
He just
Sunday.
slammed it on the ground.
They'd kick us off the golf course.
Ah, bro.
What do you
How
mean,
many
do I
clubs
miss?
can you break?
Bro, I missed.
You
Bag only
missed.
has 14 clubs. You can break in a.
Oh yeah, break all of them. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, he won't make it to 18.
I missed. I broke Raymond's club. True story.
Yeah, good times.
I still can't believe you broke that.
It's pretty
club.
funny,
You
though.
didn't even
It
hit
was
the ground
hilarious.
before. Like it just.
Oh no, I hit
Just-
the ground. I hit
No,
all
no,
ground.
he's like I said, he swung it like a pickaxe.
Yeah, but the
You know what,
the
Marco,
head
you know
hit
how
the
you-
ground
Yes,
before.
yes,
Marco,
the head hit the ground.
That- That's why
Marco,
that's how it
you know
snapped.
how
Oh, my
pickaxes
God.
swung.
It was bad, bro.
Overhead straight down. Okay,
Yeah, it was
that's
bad,
how
it
he
was bad.
swung.
But what do you want me to do? It's my first time golfing. I thought it was baseball.
You definitely cannot touch my clubs.
Well, baseball's horizontal, not a vertical swing.
it was the same thing.
He got all confused, you know. He's
Yeah.
like all
Since
directions.
then, we've been to the driving range many times. I have not broken a club.
Yeah, because
No.
you rent the indestructible ones now.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, and also, we always make a comment before you
Yeah,
pick
that's
up the
it.
club.
And then he's like, he hits it like 5 feet and is like, wow, that was pretty good. I was like, yeah, right. The club hit didn't go far.
Yeah, you're right. Thank God the head didn't fall off.
Exactly.
Anybody else have any crazy golf stories?
No,
Hey, you
not
don't have
golf
those
stories.
questions, huh?
What?
Those
Yeah,
questions.
yeah, but
for-
bro, we're just starting out, okay?
oh,
Calm
my
down.
bad.
Anyways.
But I have a big thing actually.
Oh, is this a story?
This is huge.
Oh,
Is
you have
this
a bone to pick. Ryan, do you have a bone to
I
pick?
have a bone to pick. This is actually like exciting news.
Okay, then shut up.
It's race week.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
So.
Aren't you guys excited?
Yeah,
but
to go see
we
Ferrari
already
fuck up a
talked about
strategy.
this.
Wow, you guys are some
Yeah,
Debbie
We're gonna bring
Downers.
up an old topic. We already went on it.
Yeah.
We
No,
can't bring-
you guys are
thanks.
Debbie Downers,
I'm so
man.
excited to
I
see
was
the
excited.
F1 race week just to see Hamilton come back somehow in P2, P3, which makes no sense. And then Ferrari
No.
choking
Marco,
and losing a
Marco.
P1, P2.
Let's
Yeah.
explain to everyone how F1 weekend's gonna go.
Yes.
For those of you though not watching, skip like a minute, okay, and then we'll be done. Here's what's gonna happen. Charles Leclerc is gonna qualify on pole.
Yes.
We know this because he has like
He's a
2,000 poles and like 3 wins.
100%.
And
Verstappen's gonna.
he's gonna start the race. He's gonna be ahead of Max.
Yeah.
He's gonna be doing good. Ferrari's gonna pit him at some unopportune time
On the wet tires.
onto the wet tires when it's not raining.
No, exactly. Seems
Finishes,
about right.
finishes last.
Sounds about right.
Finishes last.
No, finishes outside the podium.
No, not finish. And then engine blows up.
Yeah, it might as well.
Yeah, just add
Engine
the
blows
engine.
up, and for some reason, an airliner just falls out of the sky right on
Sounds
top
like a
of his
good
car.
week to me.
Exactly. It seems like Ferrari end up out of the points, and Hamilton somehow comes P2 after Verstappen.
Right, Hamilton's driving good. Anyways, moving on from F1, I got some gym stories.
Oh, let's go.
So,
By the way,
this is the
precursor, Raymond is freaking jacked now.
I'm not that.
No,
I'm sure if you look at the old engine
bro,
failures, there
your
must be
arms
a
are
difference.
ginormous.
Oh, the gun show.
This ain't America.
Watch it. Put those guns away.
No, well, the
Those should
problem
be
is
illegal.
I keep injuring my legs, so my legs, I look like a Doritos, okay?
I feel like
I haven't
that's
been
the
able to do
typical,
leg day in
Bro,
like
you look
forever
like
'cause
like a half-empty bottle of toothpaste.
Okay, Ray, let's be real. That's probably the gym. All those gym bros. That's their excuse is that their legs are injured.
I legitimately have a knee injury.
Sure.
Are you okay? You know what? Fuck you, Marco.
I'm kidding.
Anyways,
Ray.
Okay, gym story.
gym story. So, to become better about my gym routine, I decided to be a productive member of society. I was like, hey, I'll go to the gym in the morning. Here's the thing about me in the morning. I tend to take a massive shit about a half hour I wake up.
Are you a morning shitter or a night shitter?
Well, morning. clearly.
Every morning, a half hour after I wake up, systematically like clockwork, I just have to go to the bathroom.
Nice.
I then figure it didn't click in my mind right away until I made it to the gym and started squatting.
No kidding.
So, I made it the first 2 days. It wasn't bad. And then on the third day, it was leg day. I go down on a squat and I lit a massive fart rip.
Was anyone in the area?
Yeah, there was a guy right behind me. The guy just starts laughing. He's like, don't worry, man, it happens. I'm like, what the hell?
The guy got blown back with like 30,000 mile per hour winds.
Whoa.
And it wasn't like one of those non-smelly, bro. It was
And
bad.
the worst is the guy says it happens.
It was bad. I'm telling you guys, it was really,
That
really
nice guy
bad.
could have been like rude about
Man.
it. Nice guy.
At least he was nice about it.
Yeah.
But, so I was like, okay, I got my gas out, so I'll be okay to keep squatting. Wrong. If you fart while squatting, brace yourself. There's more to come. I'm telling you. So,
Only Raymond.
I load up the barbell, okay? I was like, all right. I got the fart out of the way. I got my laughs out of the way, because obviously I had to
Yeah.
giggle a little, because it was funny.
No
you know?
kidding.
funny.
He's like, ready, here comes the
Bro, this guy's,
PR.
like,
I
laughing
squat.
his ass off.
I squat, and I kid you not, a tail of poop came out, and then I clenched, got back up, and I went right back in. I was like, all right, that's it. I'm going to shit.
And how many times has this happened?
And then since then, now it's like every time I go and work out in the morning, like
shit
one out of
before.
2 times, I have to stop mid-workout to go take a shit
But here's a tip, Ray.
and come back after.
Just a little tip.
Yeah.
Why don't you wake up 30 minutes or 20 minutes earlier,
You know
shit
how
at
hard
home?
it is to wake up
It is
earlier?
hard.
It is?
hard.
So
Yo,
then,
just
so
waking
you
up
rather
as
just
early
go
as I do
shit
to
at
go
the
in the
gym
gym.
then
Yeah.
and fart in people's
Because
faces.
here's the thing, right? In the morning, the bathrooms have been clean.
Oh yeah,
No,
okay,
it's
yeah,
just
yeah,
a
you're
true,
right, you're
true,
right.
true.
You're the first shit of the day.
Yes, Marco, I'm the first shit. But it's like,
But that is key.
It's
It
still
is,
safe.
it is,
That's
it
important.
is,
No,
it
that's
is.
key.
I
Plus.
trust it, and usually even if one of them has been used, the other one hasn't been.
Yeah,
used.
yeah.
I know
true.
what you mean. No, I
No,
respect
that's
That's
executive.
You're right.
That's executive.
100%. It is
So like,
executive private
and
bathroom.
it's 1 out of 2, so it's not that bad. And I haven't had any accidents yet. Here's hoping I don't.
Yeah.
We'll
Let's
keep you
hope-
posted.
We'll keep you posted. It could happen.
Imagine he squats and
yeah, we'll find out.
Okay, what do you do in that situation?
What?
You-
if it happens, mid squat, you just yourself.
You literally cut your
Like,
gym membership.
what do you do?
You
Do
cut your-
okay, do you just pretend to faint?
My boxers would catch it, so I'd probably go
I'd sprint home.
empty my boxers into the toilet and then like go commando home after cleaning
For
up the
me, I'd
mess.
sprint out of there.
How are you
I'd-
gonna run with shit falling down your fucking pants?
I would literally be so embarrassed. I would not want to go back to the gym.
keep talking.
That's
You okay,
too
Ray?
funny.
Yeah, I was just checking and make sure it was recording. I wasn't sure.
My God.
Imagine-
Oh my God.
That would have
Oh
been a
my
typical
gosh.
That'd have been
engine failure.
disaster, man.
Yeah, Ryan, you got any stories? Okay, Marco, you got a bone to pick. Tell us about it.
Bone to pick is housing market.
A
Okay?
disaster.
Disaster. And my bone to pick is why.
Let's take a survey. Okay, Marco, how old are you?
Turning 27, so 26.
Where do you live?
In
Canada.
at home.
With your parents.
Yeah, with my parents.
Ryan,
Same.
how old are you?
Same.
I'm the same. I work a full-time job. Marco, you've been working a full-time job longer
For
than
4
ever.
years.
And
4
Marco's
years now,
not a
yeah.
big spender.
No, I'm not.
He
Well,
has been
try not to.
Yeah, but you have a car, and that's your only expense.
It is my biggest expense.
Yeah, but or else you're saving everything else you make, right?
Exactly. Well, more or less, and
Marco,
enjoying life as
how
much
close
as
are
I
you
can.
to being able to do not even buy, but like do a down
And
payment on a
actually,
house?
you're right.
Not even a house, a condo.
I'm putting 25% of my salary. Okay, maybe not 25%. Let's say 20% of my salary away into investments, like
Oh,
you know,
100%. Yeah, for sure.
But that's 20% of my. Imagine people who don't save a penny.
Yeah.
I try and save like 60%. You want to know how close I am to being able to afford a place for my own?
It's impossible.
Not happening.
It's,
The
it's-
only
it's
way-
literally
Not happening.
impossible.
There's only one way, and that's with help from your parents, because there is no other
Yeah, but
physical
some
way.
people don't have help from their parents.
No,
Imagine,
exactly.
I give my hat off to people who are like 21 and they're able to afford their own condo. I don't know if it was the times are different or
Nick. So
No,
if
but
you're
it's
wondering
true,
why
though,
we
but
we started the podcast,
there's a lot of girls too that
we
own
saw
their
we
own
saw how much money
apartments.
Nick was making. Yeah. They're only
Tons of people
But
who
you-
own
yeah.
their own apartments.
No, like no, not that. Like they have
Yeah, there
normal
are
jobs,
some successful business people
Yeah,
that are
for sure.
able to make it
For
and
sure.
pay off.
or
But
they're in a lot of debt.
the statistical average, Marco, is
Very low.
and it's not viable. So I agree with you.
And also, the inflation has not helped at
No,
all.
Yeah,
This
now,
is just,
no,
this just
now,
made
now,
the
forget it.
situation
Now,
like even worse.
This podcast is supposed to be fun, so let's move on from the serious topics into the fun ones.
Okay, what's the fun one? Even
I
though-
started playing basketball.
Oh, I didn't get to my
Oh.
bone to pick though.
Oh, okay. What's your bone?
Okay, my my bone to pick is that
We can't afford houses. Okay,
No!
great.
Why do people ask $500,000 for a house and then they expect to
For
get
a bidding war?
Yeah, they want
Yeah.
you to bid more. Why don't you put? Oh, okay, I want to sell my house.
Okay,
It makes sense.
Like you're asking for 500,000. Oh, but I
Somebody
don't
offers 500,000. They're like, oh no, we're gonna wait till someone
Imagine
offers
if-
600,000.
But what do you-
Well, why don't you just put 600,000 as the list?
Idiot. Exactly. That's my bone to pick.
Let's do a quasi example. Let's say you went to go buy a Honda from Marco.
Exactly.
And the listed price. What's the listed
MSRP.
price? What's the
The
listed
MSRP
price
is
of it?
28,250
Perfect.
plus
Okay,
tax,
plus tax. Okay, great.
depending on your province.
That's the listed price, but he'll actually only sell it to you if you're willing to pay 40,000.
Exactly.
But he
Yeah.
won't tell you that. You have to. Just
I won't
bid.
tell you till you say, oh, okay, I'll give you the
Imagine that's how
28,000.
it went. Just people try to buy cars. Like I don't understand why this car guy's not selling me.
No, you go
They
to
should do that for a week.
Oh, that would be. People would be like, "It's incredible! I can't buy a car."
Yeah. What happened?
The listed price is this, but they want, but
They
what
won't
they actually want is 40 grand, even though it's only 28.
And they won't-
Outrageous. I was like, well, that's the housing market.
And they won't accept it. They
That's
won't-
the Honda market, man.
Yeah,
But
well,
it's true,
That's
though.
the used car market.
Bro.
So, what was your other topic? Now that my bones picked.
I've been playing a lot of basketball this summer.
Yes.
Some of the viewers may know this, or listeners, actually. I have to be more accurate.
Yeah,
and,
Spotify
and
and
some
Apple
of you may
Music.
not. Yeah, by the way, you can follow this podcast on your preferred podcast platform.
Amazon.
That's not a podcast platform.
Spotify and Apple Music.
That's it?
Apple Podcasts.
I
Apple
thought they have
Podcasts
Apple-
and Google
They don't
Podcasts.
have,
There we go.
They don't have Amazon like audibles.
Yeah, Audible is for audiobooks.
Oh, okay. We're not
I
an
didn't know we were
audiobook
that
yet.
informative.
Okay,
but,
well, we're
we
writing
could-
an
we could
audiobook
get
next.
registered.
Perfect.
Engine Failure's the book.
We're gonna start a engine failure the book.
Life advice, the
Life
book.
advice 101. And then the reviews are all like, I followed the advice, and now I have no money. I'm in jail.
The first-
my girlfriend left me. My parents disowned me.
Okay, if you guys want a sneak peek,
But I have an Aston Martin. Yay for me.
first chapter of the book, buy an Aston Martin.
Buy an Aston Martin. Second chapter of the book. If your dad's name is Lawrence Stroll, instead of buy an Aston Martin,
Buy the company.
buy Aston Martin itself.
Own the company.
Exactly.
Chapter 3, F1 team.
There you go. So, all this to say,
Raymond's been playing basketball.
I've been playing some basketball, and
And you've been enjoying it.
I've been enjoying it. Unfortunately, as some of you may know, I'm not exactly a very coordinated person.
No, but he's good at basketball though. Just to put
He
that
is
out
good.
there.
I'm not good. I'm
He's
just tall.
improved.
He's sick.
And I'm bald, so people are blinded by the light.
Superpowers on the field.
blinded
Yeah, I know, that was really funny.
So
You can't say that. We're gonna get copyrighted. Your singing's too good.
Oh, that makes me feel good.
that makes me feel better.
That's for the video listeners.
Yeah, bro.
So you were saying, Ray?
Yeah. So my sister lives in a different country in a different location, and I had seen her since before COVID. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
And I knew we were gonna go visit her, and where she lives, there's a lot of natural, nice beauty places.
Yep.
So we were gonna do a bunch of hikes. So you know what I did a week before that?
What?
Tinder photos.
I rolled my ankle playing basketball.
Nice.
Of course.
And to make it better, I decided, I'll just wear an ankle brace and I'll keep playing. You want to know what I did a few days later?
What?
Rolled my other ankle.
Perfect.
So 2 rolled ankles later.
GG.
You know what I did? Didn't tell my parents.
Oh, no kidding.
And I just limped the whole freaking trip. It was the most painful
How hard
thing.
was it to hike then?
So
must have
here's
been
what
like-
I've discovered about hiking. Going uphill, really, really easy. Like, people are like, oh, it's so hard on the muscles. Yes. But when you go downhill is when the impacts come.
Yeah.
And if you have any injuries, oh my gosh.
And if
Do
you lose your
feel it?
footing, you're yeah.
So you
For
must
sure,
have
for
been
sure.
in so much
Yes.
pain the whole trip.
Yes. And the problem is like, we're walking in forest and stuff. So there's tree roots everywhere.
For
So
sure.
the photos, worth it or not worth it?
There's some good photo. They were good for my Hinge profile, you know, my Tinder profile.
Raymond was picking up when he came back.
Yeah, I didn't pick up anything. But Marco actually is looking for a pickup line for Tinder. So if you guys have any suggestions,
Drop
just
them
leave
in the
those
comments.
down
Buy an
below,
Aston Martin.
or tweet it at us at Engine Failure, or mention us in your
Send
story on
us-
Instagram.
Engine stuff at gmail.com.
Yeah, I'll probably make an Instagram post. Yeah, so if you have some good pickup lines for Marco, I have a good pickup line for you, Marco.
Oh, if it starts with a 10 and you're the only 10 I see.
What?
What?
What? No?
What was
Are you from Tennessee?
Yeah, are you from Tennessee?
Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see.
Yeah, but that's what I was saying.
Honestly,
if it was gonna be
I
something
think
like
I
that.
know how
Okay,
to
tell
do
me. Give me a nice pickup line, Ray. Hit
Hey,
me.
are you from Tennessee? Because you're probably number 1.
Why?
Because she's a 1 out of 10.
Oh, that's no good.
Are you sure? Some girls like it when they. No, I'm just as if I would know.
If he's a 10,
If he's a 10. Oh, okay.
but
You know what? I think you need a new photo in front of an Aston Martin.
In front of an Aston Martin.
no, but seriously, you actually have a pickup line, Ray?
No, I don't have any good pickup lines. All my pickup lines are really bad, or they all come from the Sidemen Tinder video, which if you haven't seen, I highly
What's
recommend
that?
it.
It's a funny video.
Oh, you haven't seen this?
Oh no,
We'll watch
I don't.
it after.
Do
We'll
I
watch
have
it
to?
after.
I think we should start a React channel just to have Marco
We'll
watch
watch it after.
What does he do? He just messages like.
No,
Tinder?
no. It's-
They do Tinder in real life, Marco. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
With
and-
what's the guy's name?
Yeah,
KSI.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
I've seen it.
They
Yeah.
did a new one.
It's funny, but I've seen them. I've seen them on Instagram. They pop up on
Yeah,
the
yeah.
feed.
You'll
It's
watch
hilarious.
it. It's funny. It's
Oh,
funny.
are we gonna talk about Andrew Tate?
Who's Andrew Tate?
You guys
No.
have no idea who he is.
No, we're
Ray doesn't know
we're
who
not
he is?
talking about
Did you
this.
see his
Cut
about-
to now.
We
Get bodied.
I love Ryan. He just called it. He's just like, no, we're not doing this.
No.
We're done. We're out of
We
here.
got vetoed.
Yeah,
Vetoed.
You got vetoed.
That was fast.
Did anyone else have any other big bones to pick?
No, I'm clean.
Wow.
Oh.
You took a shower?
I did.
Yeah, go ahead.
I blew up the M3.
You blew up
No. Wait, why are you
Wait,
saying
wait,
this
whoa.
now? Wait, what?
What? This is big news.
What car did you drive?
It's not big news. It's just no. I didn't blow it up. It's just I got to work.
You couldn't have even waited till we went to see the new Fast and Furious.
When is the new Fast and Furious?
What is the new Fast and Furious going to be?
Fast-
Where are they going? Jupiter?
Yeah.
So what? He
What
could
do
have.
you mean, Jupiter?
He could have
Really-
waited for the garage to blow it up there.
Which one is the gaseous planet? Is it Jupiter or is it Saturn? Whichever, whatever.
Okay, so what happened?
Nothing. I was driving to work
Nothing.
and I drove to work and then after it started making a really really weird noise that I didn't like.
So you
No,
revved it.
No, the car sounds good. Like I know what the way the car sounds normal. It's just anyways. So I
Yes.
heard something weird and I was like, oh shit, here we go. Parked the car, and it was pouring rain. It happened on Tuesday
Oh,
morning.
it was a storm
Like,
that day, bro. It was
like
crazy.
full of water.
You step outside, you're drenched.
Yeah, basically. And I was going through puddles, and I didn't even want to take my car that morning. I was upset. I was like, fuck, I really don't want to use the car. It's raining. I just washed it. It was in the garage. It was all nice and clean. So anyways, I was not hitting water banks, but the water was high. I don't know what the hell was going on with our sewer system, but it looked like it was backlogged because even when I was going through water, it was high. So I was like, oh, here we go. For sure something's going to happen. I start seeing smoke. I'm like, oh, fuck. Okay.
This is it.
Park the car at work. Get out of the car. It's pouring rain. I put my so I go in, like, I'm putting my
Your hood on or
I
whatever.
don't have a jacket, like
Yeah.
a blazer, because we wear suits at work.
Yeah.
So I put the suit over my head. I open the front hood, and I see oil everywhere. I'm like,
Oh,
oh my god!
no.
I was like, oh,
What a
here we
mess.
go.
So what exactly happened?
Well, then closed the hood, went inside the work,
Yeah.
waited for the rain to stop, and the worst is I go look outside the window of the office at work.
And the oil leaking out?
Well, when
No
you see
way.
water with oil, what does
Yeah.
it look like? It looks
like
like
muddy.
It
rainbow.
reflects.
No way.
I kid you not, there was a reflection. I was like, oh my fucking god, I'm done. I'm like, okay, I blew up the car. I'm like, that's it, it's done. So, anyways, it cleared up. I waited. I saw, I don't know I didn't know what it was at the moment. So I called towing, towed the car, and I found out now it's a power steering pump.
no.
So it's not that
Power
bad.
Oh, that's not that
is
bad.
that
No,
bad?
it's not
Is
that
that
bad.
expensive
It's just-
to
But I
fix?
feel like you would have felt that in the steering, no?
I did. When I was getting to work, it started to stiffen up because there was not.
Is that expensive to fix?
Luckily, I don't know yet.
Okay.
So that's the good
That's
news.
the good news.
I checked online fast. It's like $500 for the pump. So,
I feel like that could have been way worse.
No, it could have been way worse. The only thing is there was oil
Everywhere.
I kid you not, Ray. Oil everywhere on the belts, on the pulleys,
Aw.
everywhere. And I was like, oh,
That
why?
sucks.
This is why you need a second car, an Aston Martin.
There we go. So on those
So
rainy,
anyway.
oily days, you
So,
take the Aston Martin.
For the first time ever, I had to tow my car.
No.
That was fun.
Fair
Not
enough.
fun.
Fair enough.
So it was,
That sucks, though.
I know it's a negative story, but what do you want me to tell
Well,
you?
it's a story nonetheless.
It
It
is
needs
a
to be
story.
told.
It's an experience.
Also, thank you because you just gave me a great title for the thumbnail.
Uh-oh.
Which is?
The BM.
Marco blew up his BMW.
Marco
wait.
blew up his car.
Yeah.
And waits 10 minutes to drop it.
You know what you should do? Like Photoshops hit Marco with like a jerry can and like a lighter, and there's a mushroom
what do you think I'm
cloud in
gonna
the back. Oh, okay, bro. I don't know. Nuclear bomb.
The
Let's
worst
go.
is I didn't blow it up because I was driving fast or anything. It was raining.
Yeah. Well, you know.
But it's also an older car. Like, things happen, man.
yeah.
These things happen.
Wear and tear, Marco. It'll happen.
How old-
Unfortunately.
what year's the car again?
Oh wait.
There you go.
Yeah, but still.
So.
Yeah,
I'm
it
already
sucks.
going through a lot. Like I don't need this extra shit on my plate.
Imagine in
like,
one
you know?
week he hit a guy in the head with a golf ball. He blew up his car.
It's true.
Unbelievable.
Found out we were
man.
filming the podcast.
Found out
again.
we were filming the podcast. It's just been
Oh
a rough
my
week,
God.
man.
It's been a rough week for me.
Nick called him his friend for the first time ever.
Unbelievable.
Okay, so we've now reached a part of the podcast where we read your questions and actually give you some life advice.
Real life advice.
Real important life advice. Before we get started into this, I just want to let you guys know if you have some life advice questions, please send them to our email.
Raymond's
send
email.
us enginestuff@gmail.com. Just a heads up. If you can compress your question to like 2 or 3 sentences, that would be great because I don't like reading paragraphs on the podcast, unfortunately.
Why they still send paragraphs?
Well, some of them do, and when I do read them, my dyslexia tends to show a bit. Just a
skips
tiny
like
bit.
skips all the words. Oh,
No,
what?
no, it's like I read it. It's like the boy wanted life advice.
Perfect. Good
you go.
question.
What's the answer?
What's the answer? Okay.
All right, number one.
All right. So first question comes from a person who claims to be addicted to watermelon and a Quebecois immigrant. He says that he's been working out. He's
Let's
becoming
go.
a buffer person this summer.
Let's go.
So he's
He
becoming a
says,
Raymond.
I'm buffer than Raymond's buffness, but it's been a while since we filmed the podcast.
Raymond's
Sorry to
buff now.
disappoint now.
Ray has surpassed.
I might be buff, but Marco's jacked.
That's not true.
Well, it is. For the audio listeners, it's true. How would they know?
It's true.
Oh, maybe they think
Marco-
Scam.
Guys, Marco right now, he's a 6 foot, 230 pound. You know how much this guy curls? He curls like 70 pounds.
Exactly.
He's insane.
When he had his
PR.
BMW towed, he didn't even need the tow. He just pushed it up the ramp himself.
I
pushed it up.
towed it home. That's why the power steering, I was able to turn
Yeah,
the
you-
car.
yeah,
even
there
though-
you go.
You could tell the power steering is out because
I
it's
did-
just
it's
like
just too
I-
strong.
Too strong.
I didn't even feel the
just too strong.
difference. It was
There you
that-
go. It was only one arm that was really
Yeah,
strong,
that's
though.
it.
Oh man, some jokes never get old. So, our watermelon guy wants to know: do you have any tips for me going to my 5th year of high school?
50 years.
And he says no tips from Nick because his tips are useless. Luckily for you, Nick is not here, so you won't be getting any tips from him. Marco, tips for someone who's getting buff going into the 5th year of high school.
Honestly? Well, wait. Do you want like the serious answer.
Here's my advice.
I have my answer.
Drop out and start a YouTube channel.
That's terrible advice.
That's terrible advice.
Nick is the most successful out of all of us, so it's the best advice I can
I
give.
have the real advice.
Okay, go ahead, Ryan.
You got everything going for you. You're
Exactly.
jacked. You're going to your 5th year of high school. You already know the game. Buy an Aston Martin.
Exactly.
Show up to school
Oh my
in an
God.
Aston Martin. You already
I
jacked.
thought we were done with this.
Now, Aston Martin's for the win, baby.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm gonna take that phone box and throw it at your face.
No, but seriously, though.
okay, Marco,
you
you're gonna redeem us?
I wish, like, I went to the gym when I was in high school.
Yeah, same.
Well,
That's
is-
one thing that I wish I did. Keep going to the gym, keep your health.
Oh, once you have the habit in.
Yeah, but you don't have to go crazy. You don't have to be a bodybuilder. Like, just a nice.
But you
Stay in
can.
shape.
Just stay in shape. You can if that's what you want to do as a career. Make a lot of friends, good connections, and have fun.
Exactly.
Make good connections so later when you become a car salesman at Honda, you can call them up and be like, "Hey, you want to buy a Honda?"
Exactly.
Or later you can say, "Hey, can I borrow your Aston Martin for a date?"
Yeah.
Not even borrow. Can I buy your Aston
I already
Martin?
talked to Nick and I was like, "Hey, Nick, is it cool if I ever borrow your car to take a girl on a date?" He was like, "Yeah, do it."
Did he actually say yes?
Yes, he said yes. So I was like,
Okay. For
Wait. This is a new Nick because I could tell you one thing. 10 years ago.
He would no. He would not have been okay.
No, you can't.
In fact, at one point when he had the GTR, he was
Remember?
like, "Hey Raymond, if I start seeing a girl, can I borrow your car to take her out?" Because he didn't want to take her out on the GTR, right, on the
Yeah,
first
because
date.
it's a crazy car to go out on the first
Exactly.
date.
Well, you asked for
and
Raymond's
back then,
car. You
the
don't ask for the
R32
Honda.
couldn't drive, right?
Shows up
Hold
in
on. You asked for
manual
Raymond's
Subaru?
car. Doesn't even ask for the Honda.
Yeah.
What
the
is up with
Honda
that?
wasn't yours, Ryan.
Disrespect.
Oh yeah.
The
Oh,
disrespect.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
All this to say, Nick's not a bad guy.
No.
After all.
He
all
just
these
has a lot of
years.
hair, and I'm very jealous.
We're getting Raymond hair implants.
Are we actually? Should we? We're going to go to...
What? Raymond looks good.
Yes, donate to the engine failure. Raymond gets. Should we do that just for the lulz?
Well, GoFundMe
Yeah, GoFundMe to
for
get
Raymond's hair.
Imagine... How about...
If Nick started, I'm not even convinced I want to do it because here's the thing. I went bald at 23, right?
Yeah.
If I got a hair transplant, how fast
Would you lose
until
it?
I have to go bald again?
Okay, but
I
wait.
say like 3
Wait,
years.
does that happen?
Yeah, because
Is that a thing? After a transplant, you could still go bald?
Yeah, because it's genetics.
Oh.
It's certain hormones that cause you to lose your
Right.
hair, right? So you get the transplant, you haven't lost those hormones, so you're gonna eventually everything's gonna recede again.
True.
Oh my
So the
God.
question is, how
How
long
long
do
does
I
it take?
last?
Yeah, maybe wait till later.
Okay, wait. Someone who gets a hair transplant and then says, "Oh, you know what? I liked better being bald," and shaves it off.
Mistakes were made.
Now, that's like a $6,000 mistake right there, unless hair transplant gone a lot
So to
cheaper
conclude,
recently.
the answer for your question: have fun, buy an Aston Martin.
Buy an Aston Martin.
Got it. So,
Don't ever
second question of the day. He says, "Hello, bald ditch," and hopefully someone smart.
Oh, sorry about that.
He also called Nick something, but I'm not going to read that on the podcast. I'm a 14-year-old boy with no experience with women, but
Come to the wrong place.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you're
But,
asking the wrong guys.
Mostly, I just don't know how to talk to them, and I
Same.
was wondering if Nick could help me because Raymond is useless. Well, you got that right.
But unfortunately, Nick couldn't be here today,
Actually,
so Raymond will be answering the question.
Back in my prime, when I was a younger man, I was the only one of us who would walk up and talk
I
to
couldn't.
girls.
It's
to this
true.
day, I'm still super shy.
Yeah,
I'm
and
just
to
a really
this-
shy person.
All this to say, realistic advice: find an activity that you enjoy,
Exactly.
and hopefully it's an activity in which there are girls to partake. And then you know what will happen is you guys will just end up talking about that activity you have in common and do.
Yeah.
And then you'll just get to chatting, and you don't have to like ask this girl. I'll be like, "Oh my god, this is the only girl I'll talk to." You'll just get used to talking to girls
No,
through
there's
that.
a lot of girls
That's
in this
actually
world.
good advice.
It is very
Holy
That is
cow.
good advice. That is the best advice I think
It
I've ever
is.
given on this podcast.
Yeah, seriously. Do I get a trophy?
Well, honestly, we might have to create one.
Honestly, are you sure that's your real answer? There's something behind it.
Okay.
What's the real? Hit the punchline.
Okay, so now realistically speaking, that's a possibility. The other possibility is
This is what
Here we go.
buy an Aston Martin.
Exactly. Buy an
Like,
Aston
what
Martin.
else were you expecting? No, buy a Ferrari.
Technically, if you save all your money and you buy an Aston Martin, she'll come to you. You don't even have to do
And
the
make
talking.
the good decision. A used Aston
Which is
Martin.
true.
We don't
Yeah.
need any depreciation over here in value.
And here's the other
No
thing, right?
new Aston Martin.
If you're having trouble coming up with a strategy on how to talk to a girl,
Yeah, ask Benotto.
instead of buying a Aston Martin, buy a Ferrari. They don't know what strategy is. So they'll be fine.
Exactly. You'll be in the same.
You'll be golden.
Yeah, you're good.
Any actual advice though from you two?
on how to talk to women,
Yeah.
use Google Translate.
Imagine the text to speech.
You use the text to
Just walk
speech.
up and be like,
Hi,
You
I
use the
think you're
text to
cute.
speech.
I think you're
it's like,
cute.
no, it's
Okay,
not
to
even-
be honest, it's pretty funny.
Hey,
It would be
You-
funny.
you-
You walk up to a girl, you talk into Google Translate in English, be like, "Hi, I think you're cute," and then you put the phone in front of her, and it comes out, "Hi, I think you're cute."
She'd be like, hey, what are you doing? She would be so thrown off that it would probably actually.
It-
pick her up.
Honestly, if
work.
you don't at least get a
Honestly,
laugh
it would
out of
work.
it, though.
Oh, if you don't get
Like,
a
come
smile,
on.
you definitely know it's not the right girl.
Yeah, exactly.
You just dodged a bullet.
Oh, someone registered a Wikipedia account on her email address.
Perfect.
Perfect. We're getting
Definitely gonna have
scammed
to
as
cut
we're
it
doing
out.
another podcast.
Okay, so
Next question.
next question comes from someone who elected not to have their name, but it's anonymous. It's not a life advice question, but they wanted to know rank your top 3 Avengers.
Oh, that's a good question.
This is a perfect
Okay,
one.
and we're not going based on like we're just talking characters.
No, just characters.
Okay.
As characters.
Based in the MCU?
Yeah.
Okay. You go first.
I'll go first. Number 1, Star-Lord, Peter Quill. I love
good
that
one.
guy, and he has a great character
Yeah,
development,
he
great
does.
character story. Wow, things got all serious, bro. We're all passionate. Every time there's a new Marvel movie, we all book the tickets and go watch
yeah,
it together.
100%.
Every time.
Seriously, it's crazy.
Yeah, Ryan used to fly in from Toronto to
I
to
still,
come watch.
100. I will still.
We'll
better
go to
still.
Toronto and go watch it. with
Yeah.
you.
Actually, we
That's
should
it.
do opposite. We should fly to Toronto and go watch one there. Why didn't we ever do that?
Matt, So
Huh.
Peter Quill,
Yep.
Thor, because I like how broken down he's become.
Yep.
Like they've stripped everything away from that person.
They did,
It's a
and
good
now
list.
they made him a better man.
Better man.
This is a good list.
And then Loki.
I like Loki. Loki's
He's
a good one.
technically not an Avenger, but he's in a Marvel Cinematic Universe
Yeah.
character. Especially with the TV show, he got a lot of development.
He did.
And I thought that was
But he was always
fascinating.
good too. He was always like a.
Oh yeah,
I-
Tom Hiddleston's fantastic.
He's
Both
really
in the
good.
looks and in the acting.
He was a good. He was a good. Like I like the character behind him.
Exactly.
The idea of he could be good, he could be bad.
Yeah.
You just don't know.
Exactly.
It all depends on his sort of like mood.
Ryan.
You, Ryan?
Are we
What about
talking about, okay, like currently alive in the MCU or
No,
any character,
any
any
character, any
Okay,
character.
for
any
me,
character.
number 1 is Black Panther.
Oh,
all right.
I love Black
yes.
Panther.
Fair enough.
Second, and this was a very close. This could have been first. One of my favorite characters in the MCU right now, Wong.
Wong?
Yes, Wong is so good. How
is
could I
just
forget?
Wong is just the biggest beast.
Oh,
Yeah,
how
he
did I
is.
forget Wong?
He's the Sorcerer Supreme, and he's just a beast.
He's
He
just a
is.
beast. Every
He
time
is
shows
literally
up
just a
into-
beast.
Yeah, he's just a beast.
He's
He is-
just a legend.
I love him.
He's just a legend.
Okay.
And number 3, number 3 is tough. Number 3 is really tough. I think though I have to go Cap. I love Cap
Captain
Yeah.
America.
because he just stuck to himself, his roots, the whole
Way-
his
yeah,
whole
yeah.
run.
Yeah. I get that. Marco, what about you?
Those are good picks. Well, for me, number 1 will always be Tony Stark.
Tony,
Tony.
let's go.
Stark.
That's a good pick.
That's a great pick.
I always enjoyed his character, and I
Yeah.
like the
Right.
way innovator and everything.
100%.
Billionaire.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Wait.
Because
okay.
he had an Aston Martin.
No, technically he didn't.
He could have had
but he
many.
could have had many Aston
He could have
Martins.
bought Ferrari and fixed the team.
Exactly. That guy could fix anything.
Okay.
And then I like Tony Stark. I was gonna say Spider-Man, but I
That's a
don't
good
know.
one. That's a
Spider-Man's
good one.
always a good one.
Except I only like the
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
Yeah.
why.
For
So
sure.
you like Spider-Man?
He really changed the look of it.
Yeah,
and
yeah, he's a beast.
Made it better than what it was before. Not that it was bad. It was just
different.
He
It was a
portrayed-
new Spider-Man. You liked it.
he portrays it better. And final pick, man. It's not easy.
No,
There's
it's tough.
so-
It's tough.
'cause There's so many.
There's so many good characters.
I honestly I forgot about Wong and I completely forgot Peter was in there.
Wong's a beast.
Peter who?
Peter Parker.
Oh,
Spider-Man.
okay, I was like-
okay, go ahead.
Peter who? I was like,
You gotta pick one. Let's go.
Okay, and I think I'll go with Thor also. Thor,
That's a good
They
one.
really developed him nicely now.
They did.
Yeah.
From what? Not that he was a bad character before. Just
No, well, like the first 2 movies were really rough around the
they
edges. and
were.
then-
I
They
agree.
were, and
Yeah.
now he's just like, wow. It's like crazy. They really portrayed him well.
All right. Well, thank you so much for that.
Thank
So,
you.
On that note, well, it's been a pleasure, guys. Hopefully, we're going to be back in 2 to 3 weeks.
100%.
Keep your eyes out for us. If you want to know how we're doing and what we're up to, please follow us on social media. There is an Engine Failure Twitter and Instagram account. Maybe we'll do a TikTok thing. We probably should, eh?
Probably should.
Probably
we should do a nice TikTok.
No, but like
Oh.
set up an account to put clips. You
Yeah,
know,
for sure.
Get the views. You
I
know,
thought
get,
it was to look
collect
at
them.
all the nice girls.
Thank you, Marco. As well, we have personal social media accounts. You can always find me on Instagram or Twitter at HCCRay. Ryan, do you want to plug anything?
At RyanFlash45.
Marco.
I don't even know my Instagram anymore. I don't
Perfect.
use it
Okay,
that
perfect.
often.
There you go.
So,
You can follow Marco if you can find him. He doesn't even know if he exists.
I don't even know if I have an account.
All that having said, please check out the Engine Filler on your preferred podcast platform. If you're just watching on video, and as usual, guys, Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And on that note, I just wanted to say one last thing.